4 firewoods right there. Probably 5, 6, 7 firewoods. Might be able to get 1 saw log if I cut the thing off of that one. Another saw log. This is the big one I was gonna do yesterday and I changed my mind. That one is definitely got some potential in the front here. This is a big saw log, but it's got this double side to it down here. I could actually cut that off and then do something that way. That would be really cool. Probably pretty easy right here.
So I just got through 2 logs, but it just started raining. The first log I just pulled off with a UTV. It was moving a bit when I was pushing it by hand. The second one was already on the ground, and if I didn't cut it, it was just gonna rot, so I figured, why not? So I'm gonna count those as 2. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because it didn't really feel like the work of moving 2, but still 2 less logs that are there now. And my goal was 6, but it's raining, and it's 4:20. It's 4:20, so I've got 2 more hours to do another 4. But if I'm being honest, I don't really want to be doing this in the rain. I'm not desperate to cut the wood. I am motivated to cut the wood, but I ain't desperate. So I'm not going to be out there in the rain doing this. Anyways, I got a few things delivered from Amazon, and the first thing was another batch of shop rags, and this just fell over, but that's 100 shop rags. Then I realized I needed more bar and chain oil, and this is a pretty good deal. I like to just take this and then put it in my chainsaw, I guess. No, I normally put it into the quarts or the pints or whatever, the other size, the smaller size. But lately I've gotten a little bit lazy, so I'm just kind of carrying the gallons around. And these things are pretty good for everything, including oil and grease. But right now, I have nothing better to do. Mostly plastic, so that's not gonna go bad, ever. So next up, I got a pair of chainsaw gloves. And these were, I think, like $30 or less. I'm just inspecting them now, and you can kind of spot the difference here. Let's see, this is the left hand, and this is the right hand. The right hand has this patch. You can see the embroidery, and it feels like it's got something in there to sort of help, you know, against getting cut or whatever. But the left side, it does not. These also kind of just feel like reused soccer goalie gloves, if I'm being honest. Not that I play soccer. As a kid, I remember gloves that the goalie would use were a lot like these. And at this point, I bet those goalie gloves cost more than these, and these ones are probably worse than the goalie gloves. I don't know. This is kind of, so it's a disappointment currently. I don't know if I'm actually going to wear these or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll give them a shot. I mean, this is self-explanatory, I think. So I know this is all extremely riveting, but when it's raining outside, this is what we got. Guess I get to pick which one's taller. I think I want the taller broom. Usually you have to bend a little bit. So, I don't know, this thing's kind of crap. Maybe I'll keep this inside. Yay.
So the log is relatively straight, but once you get to about 10 feet, right around here, it starts to actually go to the right, and I think I'm gonna just go ahead, cut it right here, because I don't really like dealing with 12-foot logs anyways. They're too heavy, too big, too much of a pain, so this 10-footer would be nice. Yeah. So day 4 of the log pile in the books. We got through 3 logs today. 2 were cut into firewood, and that last one was brought to the mill. To be fair, I still have a little bit of that log left, so that's going to get cut into firewood. But I was able to kind of cut it at a nice clean point. I've got a nice 10-foot log there that I'll be able to mill up into something. And that's going to wrap up day 4. So let's get to day 5.